Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. My name is Chris, and we are gathered here tonight for a little hot seat head-to-head. That's right, we're back on our bullshit. Let's meet our contestants. First up, I can't say that. A lot of good things have come out of Huntsville, Alabama, usually them leaving the earth. This one stays here. Mike Mott, my friend, how you doing? What are you drinking?
Chris, I'm doing well. I have a sneaking suspicion there's a lot of people that wish that I was on one of those things that left the earth and never came back. But I am doing well. As far as what I am drinking, I went a little heavy tonight. It's a cold evening here in Huntsville. So I busted out an Imperial Stout. This one brewed with peanut butter, chocolate, and vanilla. It's from the Westbrook Brewing Company out of Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. It is called the Adjunct Assault 3, and it says it was brewed and canned live, which is particularly interesting because if those folks sat there and watched the entire brewing process, kind of like paint dry for a substantial chunk of that. But anyway, I only got 2 of these when I saw them in the store, but just because it is a very heavy beer at 13% alcohol by volume, and the cold weather doesn't last a whole lot long here, but nonetheless, very good beer.
There you go. It actually sounds delightful. I would drink that.
You'd love it.
Now, we talk about where the cold doesn't last a long time. I'm down in Clearwater, Florida. We're going to go to a place where the cold just never stops. All right, we're heading up to Minnesota, the land of Tiny Coke. Jeff Clear, my friend, how you doing? What are you...
I'm doing well. Yeah, it's we started our cold snap. It's 0 right now, but it's supposed to be up in the 20s tomorrow. So for this time of year, that's pretty good. I am drinking out of Minneapolis from the Surly Brewing Company. Kind of probably their most famous beer. It's their Furious IPA, and yep, tastes like it always does. It's just a good. Straightforward IPA, not super hoppy, but yeah, Surly's a good brewing company. They're pretty large for the region. I mean, you can get it in the surrounding states and stuff. So you're up here, give it a try.
I will give it a try if I'm ever up there. I do need to get up there because I have to go to Target.
Indeed.
Well, give me a call if you do. I'm not a huge baseball fan, but Target Field's nice, and it is one of the cheaper ballparks to get a beer in.
I have a feeling you're going to regret saying that later, but we're going
to... I'll drink to that. Literally.
This here is from Tactical Brewing in Orlando, Florida. I like to call this guilt shopping because I had to make an Amazon return, and I went into Whole Foods to do it. And I always feel guilty if I go into a store and don't buy anything when I'm there. Like I walk in to get it, and I'm like, I should buy something. And I just happen to be walking by the beer section. I'm like, good idea. So this is the base unfiltered American lager. So we'll call it base. It's their baseline lager. So cheers, y'all.
Salud.
Oh, that's actually really good. I do like some basic stuff. Like I'm getting into IPAs, as everyone here is well aware, but I like lagers. I do. That's good. I'll drink it.
No shame.
And I grabbed another one here for later because I'm sure I'll be dipping into this at some point.
Nice.
All right, gentlemen, we're going to jump right into our pregame. Jeff, because you are the visitor here, do you want odds or evens in our pregame?
Let's go evens.
Well, Mike, that settles it. You are odd, my friend.
Indeed.
Here is your pregame category. One of, if not the best-selling Swiss Army knife in the world is their brand, the Spartan. I'm going to list a tool. You have to tell me, is this tool on the current model of the basic version of the Spartan?
Okay.
Mike, you have odds. You're going to get the toothpick.
Oh yeah, the toothpick is pretty, I think, quote unquote standard in those Swiss Army knives. So yes,
toothpick is on there, and my caption here just says, "Ew." All right, Jeff, heading over to you. You're going to get tweezers.
Yeah, I think those are every one I've had. I've always had tweezers.
Tweezers is a correct answer. 1 for 1 each. Mike, going over to you. You get a fire starter.
I have never had a Swiss Army knife that had a fire starter. I've also never paid attention to the particular brand of Swiss Army knife that I had, so I can't say for certain that I've had a Spartan, but I'm going to say negative on the fire starter.
Fire starter is not on there. That is correct. All right, Jeff, you get 3 different sized blades.
All right, so I'm just going again, like Mike said. I've had many Swiss Army knives. If Spartan's their most popular, I'm assuming that's the kind of the standard. So I'm trying to think if that had. I know it had 2. Let me start opening it up. Did it have 3? I'm picturing it right. I'm gonna say, you know what? I can only remember having 2 blades, so I'm gonna say no. It does not have 3.
No is a correct answer.
Nice job.
In the upper version, do have one that you could consider a blade, where it's like a miniature, like a little saw. But the basic version
Yeah.
have that.
Gotcha.
Mike, we're heading back over to you. You get a screwdriver.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure flathead screwdriver is a standard on those.
It does have a screwdriver. Nicely done. I believe it actually has a. I think there's a Phillips head. It just depends on the attachment. I believe there's a flathead on one and a Phillips head on another. So
I don't think I've ever had one with a Phillips, but regardless.
Jeff, you're going to get a corkscrew.
Yeah, all the ones I've had have had corkscrews, so I'm gonna say yeah.
Corkscrew is there in case you want to do some late night wine drinking.
Yep.
Hey, that Swiss wine, man, don't count it out.
Mike, you're going to get pliers.
I'm gonna say no to pliers. I don't remember pliers being on there.
Pliers were on the ones that I had, but I had the really expensive one, the nicer one. The basic model does not have it.
Oh, okay.
And they were cheap. They're very cheap. They kind of folded out. They had the little arm in the middle to make sure the pliers reopened. It was not a.
Okay. You're not plying a whole lot.
All right, Jeff, heading back over to you here. You get a can opener.
Well, yeah. I mean, that always didn't work well, but you had one. Yeah.
Can opener is correct. Nicely done. Mike, your last one here. What about a bottle opener or a cap lift?
Interesting. I think mine had that as well. And in fact, I'm almost positive that I used it to open a bottle on at least one occasion. So I'm going to say yes.
It had both a can opener and a cap lifter or a bottle opener. All right. Last one here to see if we can sweep the pregame for both of our contestants. Jeff, what about a wire stripper?
I can't even think why you would need a wire stripper, with all those, so I'm going to say no.
Oh, wire stripper was.
Really?
Yes. So when you look at the actual Spartan, one of the attachments has like 3 different things built onto it. So I think it's the one that has the flathead screwdriver. Also has a wire stripper on the back end of it.
Huh.
Wow.
Interesting.
Okay.
I would have absolutely gone no on that one as well.
Yeah.
Mike, you're picking 5. Jeff, you're picking up 4. We're going to head into hot seat round 1. Jeff, you are currently trailing. Do you want first or second in hot seat round 1?
Let's stay with second.
Mike, you're going to go first. I've got 15 minutes on the clock, a nonstop barrage of trivia questions and answers in my quiver. Here we go. I had to say quiver once today. I'm sorry.
Can we pause real quick? Nobody else seems to be paying attention to that the dog needs to come in. So
go. Please let the dog inside.
Yeah, especially from that 0-degree weather. Jeez Louise. I feel bad for my dogs when it's 40. I'm supposed to get down to the teens here next week.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I just saw Dennis Phillips just posted on here that like the Euro has the freeze model coming all the way down to Tampa, like south of where I am.
Oh, wow.
The Euro's always off in the wintertime. It's really good in the summer for hurricanes. It's always off in the winter.
Yep.
But like that means Tallahassee's going to freeze.
Yep. Well, Nikki's going to be down in Tampa while the temperature drops. She's going to meet her niece, her brother's new baby. So I was like, you would leave right when it's getting the coldest it's been all year.
Taking the kids with her though? Kids stay with you?
It's MLK weekend, so
the kids stay with you, or the kids are going?
No, the kids are staying with me.
Nice.
Yeah, she's going for a long weekend, but it's supposed to get really cold on Monday.
Okay, tell her if she's going to Tampa, tell her to go to the Hub, which is kind of a dive bar package store. Ask for Marty. That's my uncle.
Okay.
Can't miss him. He's like 6'7".
Okay.
And drop my name and he'll buy her a drink or give her something free.
Okay.
Is he in
Tampa proper?
Yeah, it's like I think right down.
It's off Cleveland.
It's off Cleveland.
Franklin. It's at the corner
Franklin
and Polk.
Okay.
So I can send you that later, like the address and who to ask for, so you don't have to remember.
No, that'd be cool. She'll be down in St. Pete because that's where her brother is. But so I don't know if she'll make it up there. But I will mention it to her. And if not, hey, we'll be back at some point. So we'll definitely make sure to make a trip over there.
Yeah, he would love that. So
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
saying if it's Tampa and like it's only a couple of blocks from the Straz, so I could.
He moved down there in like early 70s and never moved back to from. He's kind of he's our closest thing probably in our family. We had to do a hippie, and so yeah.
Gotcha.
Anyways,
All right, we're gonna
get back on track. Sorry about that.
You're good.
No, you're good.
Here we go. Mike, your time will begin after I read your first question. Here we go. Mike, the singles Love Story and White Horse are tracks on what singer's second studio album?
Thematically appropriate given our current boozy recording. This would be Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is correct. Jeff, within 3 years either way, name the year these events took place. Roger Bannister runs the first sub 4-minute mile. J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings is first published, and the first Hyatt Hotel opens in Los Angeles.
Oh, I should know this. I'm going to go at 2 dates in my head, so I'll pick somewhere in the middle. 1939.
No, 1954.
Why did I think it was so early?
The Hobbit's earlier.
Oh, that's what I was thinking.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Mike.
Yes, sir.
The Roman god of war inspired the name of which planet?
Mars.
Mars is correct. Jeff, within 3 years either way, in what year did the Beatles give their last public performance?
1969.
On the nose, that is correct.
Boom.
All right, Jeff, we're going to make up some of those hard ones you got with a hard one for Mike. Mike, what American photographer is best known for organizing large-scale nude photo shoots?
I don't know, but I want to be their friend. I mean, it's not Annie Leibovitz, it's not Ansel Adams. I'll say Ansel Adams. I'm not going to get it.
Unfortunately, not Spencer Tunick.
Okay.
Jeff, the tabloid term Brangelina, which combines two names into one, is an example of what type of word?
Portmanteau.
Portmanteau is correct. Mike.
Sir.
Which former child star began a solo career and released his breakthrough album Off the Wall in 1979?
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson is correct. Jeff, in the classic How the Grinch Stole Christmas, what is the name of the Grinch's dog?
Oh, crap.
It'd be hilarious if his name was Crap.
Yeah, it would be. I did that once in a Trivial Pursuit with Dennis the Menace's dog, and I was like, oh, that's rough. And that was, anyways, I'm not going to pull it right now.
That's right. His name was Max.
Okay.
Right. Prior to his passing in 2012, what radio and television personality was known as America's oldest teenager?
So I'm going to guess, because I remember it being, we can't ring in the new year without this guy, well played Mayans in 2012. I'm going to guess this is Dick Clark.
It is Dick Clark. Jeff, low-heeled women's boots that went just below the knee and were introduced in 1964 were called what?
Boots?
They're made for walking.
Yeah. So low-heeled boots that went up to the knee.
Just below the knee. They were
just below the knee.
Before.
I don't know. Fashion's not my thing.
That's right. Those are go-go boots.
Go-go. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which American actress played the part of Tokyo underworld boss O-Ren Ishii in Kill Bills Volume 1 and 2?
That was Lucy Liu.
Lucy Liu is correct. Jeff, Notre Dame football players Henry Stuhldereher, Don Miller, Jim Crowley, and Elmer Layden were collectively given what biblical nickname?
The Four Horsemen.
Four Horsemen is correct. Mike, name either of the 2 U.S. states where it is illegal to get married on a dare. It does give it and take it away.
I thought you were going to be illegal to pump your own gas, and I had it locked and loaded. Illegal to get married on a dare. Jeez, I don't know. I don't know, so I'm going to guess Nevada because it would be really funny if that was the case.
Unfortunately not. Delaware and Colorado is what we're looking for.
Yep, was not getting there.
Jeff, though sommeliers may disagree, boxes of Franzia proudly declare it to be, quote, the world's most popular what?
I mean, It's going to be as simple as wine.
Sim-
Let's just go wine.
Wine is what we're looking for.
All right.
Yep.
It was almost too easy. I'm like,
Right, yeah, exactly. I get you.
That's right. Mike, May the 4th be with you is the official tagline of the galaxy-wide holiday celebrated on the first week of May to honor which franchise?
The Star Wars franchise,
Already wrote down your point. Jeff,
followed by the Revenge of the Fifth.
Yep.
what is the chemical symbol for silver?
AG.
Ag is correct.
Ag.
Mike, in the crime drama TV series Magnum PI, in which U.S. state did the private investigator live?
Hawaii.
Hawaii is correct. Jeff, which TV series showed the first interracial kiss on American network television?
Star Trek.
Star Trek is correct. Mike, which German word, often associated with World War II, translates to lightning?
Blitzkrieg.
Blitzkrieg is correct. Jeff, in which year was the first Sonic the Hedgehog game published by Sega? 1991, 1993, or 1995?
Let's see. Think my brother had a Sega. That would have been, say, 91.
91 is correct.
Nicely done.
Mike, which boxer won a gold medal in the light heavyweight division at the 1960 Summer Olympics?
1960 Summer Olympics. It's a little too early for Ali. Think Sonny Liston.
Unfortunately, you were right. It was a little too early for Muhammad Ali, but that would be Cassius Clay.
It was. Well, I said Ali because that's his name now, but yes, that's who I was thinking of. Yes.
All right, Jeff, heading over to you. For which disguise is hitmaker Sia famous?
She had the two-colored wig.
The wig is correct. All right, Mike. Name the 8-time Division World Boxing Champion who went on to serve as both a member of the Philippines House of Representatives and senator.
Another boxing question.
I just realized that.
Yeah, and boxing is not my strong suit. And senator of the like a Philippine senator? Or was it Philippine senator?
Yes.
Okay. This does not help me at all.
Philippines House of Representatives and Senate.
This does not help me at all. Yeah, I don't even have a guess.
Mike, that'd be Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, okay. I was back further than that. Okay.
All right, Jeff. In which year did World War I begin?
It was 1914.
1914 is correct. Mike.
Nice job. That was my reaction was you getting it right,
Okay.
not that you missed it.
I was like, yeah. Okay.
Mike, finish this list. Lewis, Niall, Liam, Zane, and
Harry?
Harry is correct. Those are all aliases of Houdini. Jeff, heading over to you. No one liked the joke there.
Okay. I was sitting here going,
I
might have been another way to get there that I wasn't aware of.
I was going in one direction, then I pivoted. All right.
I get it. Yeah. Oh.
Rockstar David Bowie played a stranded alien named Thomas Jerome Newton in which 1976 science fiction film?
Oh, 1976. What was the character name again?
Thomas Jerome Newton.
Oh, I should know this. No, it's not coming out.
That'd be The Man Who Fell to Earth.
Yep.
Oh, wow. My WAG would have been correct. Wow.
Mike, who starred as Jim Stark in the 1955 film Rebel Without a Cause?
I'm going to guess that was James Dean's character.
That was James Dean. Jeff, what is the term for the front of a boat?
Oh, God, I always get to it's the bow.
Bow is correct. All right, Mike, which of these literary children was not an orphan? Oliver Twist, Mary Lennox, or Encyclopedia Brown?
Encyclopedia Brown.
Encyclopedia Brown is correct. Do you know what Mary Lennox?
Secret Garden.
There you go. Mike, I'm proud of you. No points there, but I'm proud of you. Jeff, which French author wrote the book Around the World in 80 Days?
The only thing that's jumping in my head is Jules Verne.
Jules Verne is correct. Mike, which of these gemstones is named after a world leader? Alexandrite, Citrine, or Aventurine?
I'm going to guess Alexandrite.
Alexandrite is correct. Named after the Russian Tsar Alexander. Jeff, heading back over to you. The 1911 armed rebellion against the ruling Qing dynasty in China is often referred to as the blank uprising. Fill in the blank.
Oh, can I phone a son?
No.
Okay. I need Wyatt. He's my history buff. I'm sure I've heard him talk about it. I need to start paying attention to him when he talks to me. I don't know. I'm just going to guess the People's Uprising.
No, it'd be called the Wu Chang Uprising. Wu Chang. Mike, what is the common name of the object that is formerly known as besom, has a common association with Halloween, and is produced and sold by brands such as Treelin, Libman, and Swapped? SWOPT.
What was the common name for it again?
Of an object that is formerly known as besom, BESOM, has a common association with Halloween, and is produced and sold by brands like Treelin, Libman, and Swap.
Yeah, best. It's tickling something, but I don't think I'm going to get there. Pumpkin. It's not right.
No, it's a broom.
Okay.
All right, Jeff, heading over to you. Which popular TV series was based on a series of books by Laura Ingalls Wilder?
Little House on the Prairie.
Little House is correct. Mike, his name was also used as the name of a now defunct computer store, who is often referred to as the father of the computer.
Babbage?
Charles Babbage is correct. F. What city serves as the setting for the 2008 film Taken?
No, I don't know. Tokyo.
No, Taken is set in Paris. Mike, heading over to you next. Which band accused Led Zeppelin of stealing the opening riff of their mega hit Stairway to Heaven?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I've heard this. I want to say that like Dream in their name, or it's something like that. I'm not going to get there though.
No, unfortunately, that band is named Spirit.
Spirit, okay, Spirit Dream. Yeah, I knew it was in that kind of realm. Okay.
All right. And with that, Hot Seat round 1 does come to a close. Mike, I believe you started that round, right?
I did. So yeah, Jeff gets one.
Jeff, you're going to get one last question in the round. Here we go. Jeff, in the Air Bud film franchise, what position did the dog play when he played football?
Well, I believe he played wide retriever.
Wide receiver is a correct answer. We are coming out of Hot Seat round 1. You're both going to pick up 13 points there, which means, Mike,
Nice.
You're taking a 1-point lead into your halftime round.
Good round.
18-17. It's still anybody's game. Your halftime category is Major League Baseball. Since the year 2000, there are 7 Major League Baseball teams that have made the postseason at least 10 times. Name 4 of those teams. Here's a caveat. If you can give me the name of 6 of those teams, I'll give you a bonus 10 points. But if any of those 6 are wrong, you get 0 points for the halftime question.
You bitch.
So from 2000
to now,
6 teams that made it.
There are 7 teams that have made the postseason at least 10 times.
Okay.
You can name me 4 for 20 points, 5 points each. Or if you can name 6 without getting any wrong, you'll get 30.
Okay. So, Chris, do I just send those to you then?
No, we're on the honor system. Just lock it.
Okay, I can remember.
If you want to send them to me, you're welcome to. But just lock in when you're ready.
Let me just decide which ones I want to go with.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and lock in.
Yeah, I'm good too.
All right. Let's go ahead and let's get those answers. Jeff, we'll start with you. How many answers are you going to give?
I don't really follow baseball, but hear enough that. So I'm not super confident. So I think I'm just going to go 4.
Okay.
And I'll kick myself if I actually get 6. But I'm going to go the Yankees.
Or you can only give me 4. You can't give me 6.
Well, I know. I'm just going to kick myself if the other ones on my list I actually had. So I'm going to go Yankees.
Okay.
The Rays.
Okay.
The Astros.
Okay.
And the Indians/Guardians.
All right. Mike, how many answers are you going to give?
I'm also going to give 4.
Okay.
And I'm already regretting one of mine because as much as they've come on lately, I think that they probably didn't make it enough in the early aughts to actually be on here. So I'm already regretting one of my 4. I said the Yankees.
Okay.
I said the Braves.
Okay.
The Cardinals.
Okay.
And the Dodgers.
All right. All right, Mike, you gave me the top 4.
Oh,
The
okay,
top
there you go.
four, all of them have, I believe, 15 Major League Baseball postseason berths.
Okay.
Yankees, Cardinals, Braves, and Dodgers. The next three on the list, the Astros. So, Jeff, you're getting the point there. The Red Sox, which no one said, and the now Sacramento Athletics.
Wow.
Yeah. The Athletics really had made it that many times. Wow.
Okay.
Mike, you're going to pick up 20. Jeff, you're going to pick up 10, which brings our scores to 38-27. Mike, you have got a 11-point lead.
I don't know why I didn't. The Red Sox was on there. I don't know why.
So
Yeah.
that the only the having spent many years in the Tampa area, just knowing the Rays and how they didn't really start getting good until 2008 was their first playoffs.
Okay.
I figured that's the only reason I was like, they've been a lot, but have they really been enough in the last?
Not 10.
I just knew they had a smaller window to come from.
But we've got our scores. We're going to go into hot seat round 2. Jeff, you are now facing a little bit more of a deficit. It's up to you, first or second, for hot seat round 2.
Actually, I've been happy with the second, so we'll just keep that going.
All right. We're going to go to Mike first. I got 15 minutes on the clock. Time will begin after I read your question. Here we go. Mike, within 2 either way, how many moons does Neptune have that we're aware of right now?
Neptune is not one that I associate as having a whole bunch of moons. I'm going to say 6.
No, the answer is actually 14.
Oh, wow. Okay. It has more than I thought. Oh.
It's been a while since we recorded, so I grabbed 2. Same beer. The base unfiltered American lager from Tactical Brewing. That's right, Tactical Brewing in Orlando. Cheers again. All right, time is resuming right now. Jeff, what is the name of the song that funk rock band Wild Cherry is best known for?
Are they Play That Funky Music, White Boy?
They are Play That Funky Music, White Boy. Nicely done.
Nice job.
Thanks for the dancing, Mike.
The beer's starting to kick in. So 13%, man.
All right, Mike, 2 confectioners in Liverpool had their only child born on July 7th, 1940. Which Beatle am I talking about?
2 confectioners, only child. It's got to be Ringo.
Ringo is a correct answer. Jeff, which U.S. state has the highest average winter temperature?
I was thinking we could loop around, right?
Right.
The highest average winter temperature, I'm going to go Hawaii.
Unfortunately, not Florida, actually. Hawaii's got the volcanoes and the mountains.
Yeah. I was between those two, so that's a tough one.
Mike, we're heading over to you. During World War II, New Zealander Charles Upham twice earned the highest military award available to Commonwealth citizens. What regal bling, that's the equivalent to the American Medal of Honor, did he win, or was he awarded?
The King's Cross?
Oh, close. It's the Victoria Cross.
Victoria Cross. I knew. Okay. Yeah.
Jeff, we're heading over to you. Sometimes called a continent, what is the name of the greater geographic region that New Zealand is a part of, defined by the United Nations as including Australia, Micronesia, and Polynesia?
Can you read that again, please?
Sometimes called a continent, what is the name of the greater geographic region that New Zealand is a part of, defined by the United Nations as including Australasia, Micronesia, and Polynesia?
Is that Oceania?
Oceania is correct.
Nice job.
Mike, an ollie and an indie grab are often associated with which sport?
That's skateboarding?
That is skateboarding. Nicely done. Jeff, the letter S is directly printed on individual pieces of which candy?
Skittles.
Skittles is correct. Mike, what are the first 4 words of T.S. Eliot's poem, The Wasteland?
Oh, man. Never an Eliot fan. I've read the poem, but I'm not going to pull it.
April is the cruelest.
Okay. Yeah, never getting there.
Jeff, which unusual television family lived at 1313 Mockingbird Lane?
I believe that was the Munsters.
Munsters is correct.
Nice.
Mike, what is the name of the smooth, creamy, seasoned soup of French origin that is typically based on a strained broth of crustacean?
Oh man. I remember learning about this in French class, but what was it called? Bouillabaisse is what's popping in my head, but it's not right.
No. I mentioned the bisque.
Bisque. They're just looking for bisque. Okay, never mind. I was overthinking it. Way over.
I was thinking Bouillabaisse too, but I'm like, had the Beastie Boys song going through my head.
Jeff, what title did Camilla Parker Bowles receive following her marriage to Prince Charles in 2005?
I suppose I have to be more specific than just Duchess.
Duchess of what?
Nice try, though.
Hey. I mean, it is a title, right? Duchess of Windsor.
Not a bad guess. Duchess of Cornwall is what we're looking for.
Of which one?
Cornwall.
Okay.
Cornwall. Okay, I couldn't remember it either.
Yeah.
Mike, within 3 years either way, in what year was iconic frontman Mick Jagger born?
Oh gosh. 1942.
That is within 3. 43 is what we're looking for.
Okay.
Jeff, in the poem Humpty Dumpty, where was Humpty when he fell?
He was sitting on a wall.
Wall is a correct answer. Mike, in which reality competition show do competitors vote at the tribal council to eliminate a fellow competitor?
Survivor.
Survivor is a correct answer. Jeff, heading back over to you. What color is the hottest kind of star?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Blue.
Blue is a correct answer.
Yay.
Nailed it. Good job.
The mental coin flip worked.
Eeny miny, it never lied.
Mike, prior to Michelangelo's statue of David, what artist also sculpted a statue of David at the start of the Renaissance?
In addition to the wielder of the nunchucks, it was also the wielder of the bow. It was Donatello.
Donatello is correct. It's amazing they had all that time to do that and still fight crime.
I know,
Jeff,
crazy.
and over to you. Twitter doubled its tweet character length in 2017. How many characters can a tweet now have?
162.
No, 280 is what we're looking for.
Obviously didn't pay attention to that.
Mike, Kim Peek was known as a, quote, mega savant due to his exceptional memory and served as the inspiration for what Academy Award-winning film?
Rain Man?
Rain Man is correct. Jeff, where did the 2000 Summer Olympics take place?
2000, was that the Atlanta ones?
Oh, Atlanta was 96. 2000 was Sydney, Australia.
Oh, okay.
Sydney, okay.
What name was given to the classic 1950s pointy bra, popularized by actresses like Betty Page, Marilyn Monroe, and Lana Turner?
Yeah, I don't know.
Liar.
Twin Peaks. I don't know.
No, those were called bullet bras.
Bullet bra. Okay,
I've
never heard that
fashion one.
I've never heard that. It's funny.
Jeff, we're going over to you next. I'm going to read this question as it's currently written, but this is also why proofreading is important.
Okay.
Jeff, what green mathematician ran through the streets naked, crying Eureka? Please read green as it's supposed to be Greek. What Greek mathematician ran through the streets naked, crying Eureka?
I'm just going to say Pythagoras.
No, it'd be Archimedes.
Okay.
Mike, what is the name of the late Italian composer who not only wrote more than 400 scores for film and television, such as The Mission, and went on to win the Oscar for his score on Tarantino's Hateful Eight, but also influenced the likes of Metallica, Dire Straits, and Radiohead?
Ennio Morricone.
Ennio Morricone is correct. Jeff,
Nice.
All three of these historic events took place in what year? North Korea claims to have carried out its first ever nuclear test. Steve Irwin, the crocodile hunter, is killed by a stingray while filming, and Pluto is demoted to the status of dwarf planet.
Oh, jeez.
Screw you, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Wow. All right. Everything's blurring together. When you get old, you start losing those milestones to compare things with, right? Oh, I'm going to be way off. Where was I living? Was it here or there? I'm going to go 2004.
No, 2006.
Even that's actually earlier than I thought. So,
Mike, under what pen name did Theodore Geisel become a famous author?
Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss is correct. Jeff, name the fictional coffee shop used on the U.S. sitcom Friends.
Central Perk.
Central Perk is correct.
Mike, I just got that.
Sorry. Mike, in what country were the parents of late rapper Biggie Smalls born?
Oh, the fact you're asking this question makes me think it's probably not the United States of America. I could not have told you otherwise. I do not know. I will say the USA. I'm sure it's wrong.
No, he famously wore patterns of this country's flag. It is Jamaica.
Oh yeah. Damn it! Now that you say it, okay.
Jeff, within one either way, how many independent countries are there in South America, excluding purely island nations?
Oh, come on. Can I phone a son?
No.
He's my geography expert, too. Let's see. There's that one.
The show.
Well, we need a family trivia show.
The family that drinks together.
This ain't fucking it. That's all I'm
gonna say. I know that. 9.
12 is what we're looking for.
What I know. I'll count them later.
Mike, considered the most influential in his field, Lester Bangs was best known for journalism covering what topic?
Music.
Be more specific.
Rock music.
Rock music is correct. Jeff, known for this, Mr. Roboto, the band Styx shares its name with a famous what from Greek mythology?
River.
The River Styx is correct. Mike, the second highest selling musical artist in Ireland's history after U2, has never gone on tour and never performed a live solo concert. She rose to fame as the flag bearer for the new age music in the late 80s with songs like Only Time and Orinoco Flow. Who is she?
Enya.
Enya is a correct answer. Jeff, Ted Kaczynski was a former graduate of which university?
I hate this university with a passion.
Me too.
Vowed to never. Anyways, it's the University of Michigan.
I have him as a graduate of Harvard.
Yeah, he's a Harvard graduate. Yeah, he's a Harvard graduate.
I thought he went to Michigan too, or am I thinking of somebody else? I don't know.
The University of Michigan with terrible, terrible things. All right. Well, that brings us to the end of Hot Seat Round 2. Mike, you did extend your lead a little bit. You're going to pick up 10. Jeff, you're picking up 8.
Okay.
Dr. Kevork. Oh, wait, hold on. According to this, Chris, I might have to advocate.
Okay.
It does list Ted Kaczynski as a graduate of the University of Michigan.
I'm double checking right now.
Yeah, double check that, because I was sitting here trying to think of who Jeff might have been thinking of, and I googled infamous Michigan graduates, and Ted Kaczynski comes up. I've always associated him with Harvard.
I think it's both. I think he did as.
He did. He went to University of Michigan. I don't know that he graduated from University of Michigan.
See, I'm looking for that now. I say student of.
He got an MA and a PhD from University of Michigan, so I say give it to him.
I'm going to give you the point. That's going to bring your score up right now from 35 to 36. I'll correct that.
Good job.
You have 48. Mike's got a 12-point lead going into our wager round. Now, here's how the wager round works. You have your scores. You can wager your points in any way, shape, or form that you want based on 3 categories. If you get the question right, you'll get the points. If you get the question wrong, you will lose the points. The rules for the categories are as follows. You must wager whole numbers only, and you cannot wager more than your current score combined. Gentlemen, are you ready for your wager round categories?
Yeah, what were the scores again, Chris?
48 to 36.
All right, thank you, sir. Ready.
Your 3 categories are MCU actors' other role, African history and geography, and bread. Literally just bread. My categories are always straightforward.
Okay.
Lock in your wagers now. And this way you will send them over to me when you get a chance.
Okay. So another one. Need
I
my
heard of
son
it.
for that African history and geography. He'd have that nail. Let's go. Let me just think. Oh, I'm gonna go. Sure, why not?
Did you send that on Discord or you send that on Facebook?
I'm gonna send it on Discord.
Sorry.
All right. Sent.
Sent.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Wagers are locked in. We are going to go question by question through this, gentlemen, starting with question number 1. Your category was MCU actors' other role. What actor, best known before the MCU for their role in a 2013 film that garnered Naomi Watts an Oscar nomination, won hearts across the globe for their performance of Rihanna's song Umbrella on the TV show Lip Sync Battle?
I'm locked in.
Hmm.
Do I need to? I forget. Do I send you these two or not?
No. I should put a caveat in there. This is the part in there where it says best known. That's where I best know them from. They have other credits other than that. I want to be clear on that. I'm going to give it a reread so I can use it real quick. What actor, to me, best known before the MCU for their role in a 2013 film that garnered Naomi Watts an Oscar nomination, won hearts across the globe for their performance of the Rihanna song Umbrella on the TV show Lip Sync Battle? Jeff, if you could lock in again, that'd be great.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Just so you locked in again, so I can get it on the recording.
I'm locked in.
All right, Mike, over to you.
Oof. Well, this backfired in a major way. I'm trying to place Naomi Watts in a film around that time. And I mean, it at least tells me it's not one of the earlier MCU actors. So that's good. The lip sync battle gives me nothing. For whatever reason, literally the only lip sync battle that I can remember at all is Anne Hathaway doing Wrecking Ball, which was fucking hilarious. But
I love Anne Hathaway.
I love Anne Hathaway too, but not an MCU actress. That doesn't help me. So let's see. I'm just trying again. The Naomi Watts film is throwing me. But let's take it from the MCU angle, post 2013. So that's best known prior. So we're looking at.
Let me walk that back. The Oscar nomination was in 2013. The film was in 2012. So Jeff, if you need to back that out, feel free.
Nope.
No, and that's fair. I always do that, so that's completely fair.
The question did say 2013 film. I should say 2013.
Oh, did it? Okay, gotcha.
I apologize.
Okay, Chris, can I? No, never mind. I don't need a reread. I'll take a reread, but it's not not the film I'm thinking of.
Edit point, Jacob. Use this for the reading of the actual question. What actor, to me, best known before the MCU for their role in a 2012 film that garnered Naomi Watts an Oscar nomination, won hearts across the globe for their performance of the Rihanna song Umbrella on the TV show Lip Sync Battle?
I was looking to see if I missed a he or she in there to help me narrow it down, but I didn't think I had. No. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be. Boy, I really do not know.
I need an answer.
Yeah, the Naomi Watts films give me nothing. I don't have anything from the Lip Sync Battle. I mean, Zoe Saldana would have been well known for plenty of other things besides that. It's not like Brie Larson. It's not Chadwick Boseman. I know. I'm like going on the starring roles and not necessarily the other roles. Technically, you didn't even say movies. How far do I need to go?
Need an answer.
Yeah, I got nothing. Zoe Saldana. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, we are moving on to question number 2, the category African history and geography. Name one of the 2 countries that merged in 1964 to create the country or the nation of Tanzania. One gained its independence from the UK in 1961. The other is an archipelago in the Indian Ocean. You just need to name one of those 2 former countries that merged into Tanzania.
Okay, I'm locked in.
45 minutes, Michael, lock in.
No, I'm not. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna pretend that I have anything to go on this one. I'm just gonna pass.
Broken Mike's spirit.
You
right.
did, especially since I spent that entire question looking up the answer to the previous one.
Question number 3. Your category was bread, literally just bread. What type of bread, which translates to farting devil in German, is made sourdough starter and coarsely ground rye? In the U.S., the term is used to describe a type of wheat and rye sandwich bread.
Locked in.
All right, let's go question by question through this, shall we?
Sure.
Let's start at the bottom and work our way to the top. Question number 3, category was bread, literally just bread. What type of bread, which translates to farting devil in German, is made with a sourdough starter and coarsely ground rye? In the U.S., the term is used to describe a type of wheat and rye sandwich bread. Jeff, answer and wager, please.
I wagered 8, and this is pumpernickel.
Mike.
I wagered 2 on this one, and pumpernickel was the German-sounding rye adjacent bread that popped into my head right away as well.
Pumpernickel is a correct answer. Moving on to question number 2, your category, African history and geography. Name one of the 2 countries that merged in 1964 to create the nation of Tanzania. One gained its independence from the UK in 1961, and the other is an archipelago in the Indian Ocean. Mike, your answer and your wager.
I don't know why I thought I might know slightly more about African history and geography than bread. But I wagered 3 on this one, and I didn't even hazard a guess. I didn't know.
Jeff.
I was not confident in this at all, and I wagered 0, but I believe one of them is Zanzibar.
Archipelago in the Indian Ocean is Zanzibar.
Nice.
The other country, the former British colony, Tanganyika.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Years, and then they did merge to become Tanzania. All right. It's currently 47-44. Mike's got a 3-point lead going into our last question. Question number 1. What actor, to me best known before the MCU for their role in a 2012 film that garnered Naomi Watts an Oscar nomination, won the hearts across the globe for their performance of the Rihanna song Umbrella on the TV show Lip Sync Battle? Jeff, answer and wager.
I wagered 18, and this is one of the greatest lip sync battles of all. I think to me, and the Wrecking Ball one's great, but my favorite is still Rhythm Nation. Gordon Levitt, first name, whatever. Anyways.
Oh, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah, that was awesome. But anyways, this, and I wouldn't say this is a trick question, but you might not normally think first of this person being an MCU star because their character started in another film franchise. But anyways, this would be Tom Holland.
Mike.
No, I absolutely think of Tom Holland as an MCU star. I just didn't realize Tom Holland's first role wasn't Spider-Man. I had no clue he had been in any prior films. I've never heard of the Naomi Watts film that I have since Googled. So I said Zoe Saldana. But yeah, I did not recall Naomi Watts having an Oscar nomination for that film. I must have missed it during that time period.
Well,
but I did. I wagered 20, and that was clearly foolish on my part.
The correct answer is Tom Holland. A couple of notes here. One, the movie is called The Impossible with Naomi Watts. The Impossible is about Naomi Watts and her son, played by a young Tom Holland, surviving the tsunami and how the two of them survived the tsunami in the Indian Ocean. They were British fans.
Now that you say it, goddamn, I remember that freaking yes.
But
okay,
I remember that movie now too.
I do too.
I remember watching it, before anybody knew who Tom Holland was. All right, cool.
All right. And then if you have not seen that episode of Lip Sync Battle, where I think it starts off with him singing to Singing in the Rain. He comes out in a suit and tie and he swings down, and then he takes off the suit and tie and he's wearing Rihanna's outfit, the leather outfit.
Oh, that's awesome.
Or in the Umbrella video, and does the entire dance.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, he goes behind, he sets the umbrella down and goes behind it and does the quick costume change and then lifts the umbrella up again. And yeah, it's
the person he's playing against in Lip Sync Battle, if I'm not mistaken, is Zendaya.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Beyonce in Lip Sync Battle. So
I have watched exactly 30 seconds of Lip Sync Battle, and it is the aforementioned Anne Hathaway swinging on a wrecking ball.
There's some good ones. It got a little. It got a little. I think Tom Holland. I think Tom Holland was the last really good one. That was like it might have even been. I don't know if it was their last episode, but it was definitely the last season they had.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, great questions, Chris. Just did not hit me where I live.
Jeff, you're going to pick up a win tonight. It's going to be 62-27, which means Mike. On Friday, we're going to drop your revenge game. Do you want to tell Jeff what topic you chose? I'll text.
I chose multiple topics, so you're going to have to tell me which one we went with.
Hold on, I'm going to text it to you. Hold on.
All right. Edit point.
I was worried after I dropped the 10 points on the halftime round. Those usually kill me. That's usually my death is the.
Yeah. Well, I almost went all in on the MCU one. So,
Mike, what is your revenge game topic going to be?
Well, we're currently in the process of recording a couple of forthcoming boozies, and this one dovetails quite nicely with one of those. My revenge topic for the next episode is going to be Seinfeld.
Oof.
Jeff, are you a Seinfeld fan?
No, I mean I watched it back in the day, but so I know some random stuff, but not yet.
Well, we're going to test your recall, my friend, because that's coming up exclusively on our Patreon feed. So if you want to hear that, head on over to patreon.com/PTEBB and sign up. Make sure you select the tier that is for the bonus content. But that'll be dropping on Friday night. You know what? You heard enough from us. Go ahead and check the show notes for all of our socials and all that fun stuff. Thank you for listening. For the Pub Driven Experience, I have been Chris.
I've been Mike.
And I've been Jeff.
We'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.